Well, hello there, ladies and gentlemen. You join me on my 2023 V4R as we head to Moto this early morning as the sun glares in your face, because we're going to go and ride something epic. And we're going to ride it to Coffee and Cars. So pretty much we're just going to go on a straight road on a highway and then go crash a Coffee and Cars or some motorcycles or whatever people say that you do when you go to a Cars and Coffee that's an open event that anyone can go to. Anyways, yeah, let's get to Moto and see what it is we'll be riding. And this is what we're going to ride at Coffee and Cars. From the V4R to the Tricolore. Because why not, right? Oh man, look at you. Look at you. Gorgeous. Alright, riding the 2025 Panigale V4 Tricolore as this Toyota wants to get over. So this V4 does have that dry clutch. It's got a case over it, so it's not quite as pronounced of a sound, but I can definitely feel the grabbiness of it. It also has the high pure brakes and RC19, I believe, master cylinder. And my God, does it feel different? This transmission is just something else. We got some of them. The seating position is different than on the other V4S, but I thought this would be far more aggressive feeling, and it is not. Here we go, bunch of Ducatis crashing the freaking Coffee and Cars here at Top Golf, put on by Crown Concepts. We got a Husqvarna, a little Super Moto in front of us. Cool little bike. No burnouts, no wheel. Doesn't say no wheelies. Look at all these beauties. Up there?
Yeah, can I have the ask you guys in the bed? Where's the three?
Us, that one, and there's another red one.
The red one?
Yeah, that doesn't help you for Ducatis, but 1, 2, that far one right there.
Okay.
The one all the way down there. Oh, you're good. It's a little tiny bike. Oh, well, ladies and gentlemen, the owner is allowing me to take the Tricolore out through my favorite little mountain pass here. So we're gonna see what she's like around the turns, finally, because I've only been able to do highway riding. We have it in race A. There's only 30 miles on this bike. The tires are brand spanking new, so there's a lot to consider, but very, very initial impressions is this feels like a more buttoned up, more capable V4S. I know that they're very, 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 very similar, but this does feel more in terms of handling, lightness, power delivery, and I don't even think the map's the same, honestly, because the other one has an exhaust and a tune on it. So there's no way this is a better map than that. But it honestly just feels more effortless than what the V4S is, which it already feels pretty effortless. The carbon wheels, I feel like you can feel a little bit of a difference, but once we get the twisties I'll definitely be able to see if that's the case. Oh, let's go play. So, as we're coming down the hill there, because I think the geometry is slightly different, I feel like I'm more over the bars and the front end really wants to speak to me. When we come back, I'm hoping I get that quick section and really see if I notice the lightness. All right, first few miles on this thing. It feels different. It feels very different than that V4S. And in a better way, just everything feels tighter, more responsive. Yeah, man, it's something else. They're all incredible. V2, the 1198S, like what a group today to go ride. But when we get back to the shop, I'm gonna give you my closing thoughts and kind of show you some of the differences I noticed. Okay, we'll just say that it transitions really freaking well. Like really freaking well. So good. I want to point out the heat. It's not as hot. And I know you might be like, well, not as hot compared to what? Compared to the previous generation V4. I've gone through stop and go. We've been riding now for about 30 minutes to an hour. And it's about 80, 85 degrees outside. And it is not unbearably hot. Like my V4R, the right calf would be on fire right now. It is not on fire. Honestly, my butt's not even that warm either. The heat from the engine used to cook the inside of your thighs. I'd say it's probably more towards the inside of the front part of your knees, but is in no way that terrible. It's not as bad as the previous generation. So my friend behind me is on the V4S with the exhaust. I don't know if that exhaust makes it hotter compared to stock, because usually it's the other way around. She said it was hot. I still don't think they're as hot as the previous generation, so you know, make your own conclusion to that, but that's just sort of my input. Okay, now we're definitely going back to the shop and talking about a few little bits. Back on Any Moto Power Sports. Now, let's look at these two beauties. Got the V4S with the exhaust and the tune, and the Tricolore. Gorgeous. Now, there's some differences, like I mentioned while riding, that I noticed. One, the seat height is slightly higher. It feels like the rake is kind of like this on the Tricolore, meaning you're a little more forward. It's definitely a lot more feel on the front end than this particular V4S. I don't, it might be only a small amount, but honestly it feels different. The front end feels a lot more direct. The other thing, yes, you got the rotors, but you never notice those on the street. The rims being carbon fiber, absolutely notice that change of direction is noticeably quicker and sharper. The other point is you have a master cylinder. It's the 1921 NCS versus your V4S. But again, the power, I love the way these Brembos feel, but these ones actually have a little bit more feel to them, meaning as you brake in, and again, going downhill is sort of where I notice it. I can brake and then sort of feather out a little bit better. I can tell what the front end's doing better, again, probably because of the seating position, but also the upgraded master cylinder. You got the nice high pures. Honestly, they're fantastic brakes. When having stylemas, you know, these are a good upgrade or next generation, if you will, from those stylemas, and it's just all around fantastic. With the tune and exhaust, this I do feel will be even better, just like this V4S is fantastic. Something I want to point out stylistically, I don't like the carbon winglets that people put on these because it breaks this lineup and it makes it, I think, the nose look more pronounced and kind of off. What I like about this is they blacked it out, so it makes it even more subtle, and that front end beak look less like, you know, Davy Jones from freaking Pirates of the Caribbean. So the black touches look great. Now, it might look like the Pringles can a little bit. The Pringles guy, I think he's got a big old mustache like that. But whatever, it looks fantastic. So, never been a huge fan of red Ducatis, even though the R is red, but whatever. I love the Tricolore. It's in your face. Like I said, it's so Italian. It just says, F you, here we are, we're Italian, and we're just going to be obnoxious. And that's what I like about it so much. It's just what you'd want out of a Ducati. Obnoxious, but amazing to ride. So, if you like this video, please give me a thumbs up. Leave a comment down below whether you like the Tricolore or a standard V4S. We'll talk about the price. Is it justifiably $25,000 more than a V4S, which again is $33,000 without the exhaust? With the exhaust is $42,000. So you think it's $42,000, this is $58,000 to start without the exhaust, so it only goes up from there. Is it really worth the carbon rims, the upgraded brake rotors, the upgraded master cylinder, and the paint? I don't know. That's kind of part of the exclusivity. You tell me down below, would you pay that for a 1 of 500 bike? I probably would. So that's just me. But like, comment, subscribe, and we'll see you on the next video.